Here I go, here I go. Yo, yo, still a fool. Mike Baptiste. Listen, wanted to talk about something that happened earlier this evening. It is February 1st, 2023. And if you're not aware, Wakanda Forever was released on Disney Plus. So everybody has access to the movie now. And part of everybody is my parents. Now, if you don't know, you probably would have no way of figuring that piece out, but I am of Haitian descent. Both my parents are Haitian. And prior to them watching the film, they were made privy to the fact that Haiti is heavily featured in the film. So, and what's really funny too is that I let them know that Haiti was featured in the film. I watched the film in the movie theater and with some friends, and when I saw it I was like, oh wow, I gotta let them know because this is like a global film, right? So just to see Haiti highlighted is always great whenever that can happen. And what I took from it after them watching the film, because we kind of waited a good amount of time. They had never seen the first Black Panther. We watched that together maybe a couple weeks ago, and now finally they have access to Wakanda Forever on Disney Plus. So it was a great experience. At least that's the impression that I'd gotten after they watched the film. Great. And they're from this place that is featured in the film. It's one thing to kind of know the history of a place, their I don't know, just the overall story and the background of a particular region, but it's another thing to, at least for them to kind of see how the lore and the legend of their home is being now portrayed to the masses of the world. And that's truly the fact. I certainly felt, and I've always felt proud to be Haitian. And it felt great that my parents could watch the film and experience that same joy, I would say, or that sense of pride. Certainly the way that the film is written, and not everybody is going to get the intricacies of the writing in the film. It's very deep in, let my parents tell it, the lore of Haiti. Just the fact that, here's this land with Black people, and it has resources that the outside world wants, and they are trying to extract it from them by any means. That's the story of Haiti in this world today. They of course still have resources, but the past has shown that there's been efforts to try to get those resources by any means. But first and foremost, the history of slavery, and that successful rebellion, the first successful slave revolt. I don't know necessarily in the world, but I'll go ahead and say the world, at the very least, the Western Hemisphere. But that story is one that is very impactful, very inspiring. And what me and my dad were kind of talking about was that, this is the attempt to make a story surrounding an actual event in real life. You get me? It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild, you know. Damn, man, it's, you know, like I said, I'm very proud to be of this culture, to be American, many people, maybe many of you are American, but it's, to have something that is associated with you, it makes you feel good, it's, even if it's vicarious, you know what I'm saying? So the successes of my ancestors empowers me today. And that is in some part the efforts of those ancestors, just the people that come before you, to influence you and to let you know that, hey, it's possible to do better, to make the best out of your situation, to fight for what you want, to struggle. And if this is any kind of message to those out there that or to you that, hey, listen, it could be tough right now. Life is tough. Life's not fair. But you have more control over your situation than you believe. Take, for instance, the Haitian people. And, that kind of story is maybe very brutal, very very dated, let's say. For whatever reason, it might not be accessible for people, but that's why I feel very happy that Ryan Coogler, everybody who was involved with Black Panther and Wakanda Forever, Disney, it's kind of it's pretty much a chess move, I know people like Umar and others might feel like it's not the best representation of people of color, but in my eyes, it's a very good chess move. Time will tell if it's the best chess move, but it is a chess move in a sense that it's for the greater good. It's meant to inspire people. What I would hope to see from this, I don't know if I necessarily could do it, but who knows? But I feel that, just the same that there's, certain African American stories that have been adapted to film or stage, the Nat Turners, the Harriet Tubmans, the Frederick Douglasses, much respect to these individuals. The stories of Haiti, depending on the time period, could be seen as the catalyst for a lot of these things. I know I have not seen yet the Woman King, I think that's what it's called, that came out recently. These films, they serve as they're meant to inspire others, whether it's to inspire them moving forward in their life, or inspire them in the art of film, or like I said, plays, TV shows. Oftentimes people say that real life is more crazier than fiction. And in this case, I feel that the real life case of Haiti and its successful rebellion against slavery, and the powers that were at that time, it is perfect fodder for a great underdog story, a great story just in general, a good story that empowers not just people of color, but people. Just as a side or a tangent, I know of this anime, and I do like anime. Blue Lock. I heard that was made in response to the failures of the Japanese national soccer team, and this guy was like, you know what, I want to make this show that shows an alternate kind of not history, but an alternate type of reality, where it's like, hey, you know what, we learn from the mistakes of our past and we overcome to become champions, more or less. I haven't finished it, but like that's kind of the thing. So I think that I'm sure there's plenty of stories in the world that kind of highlight that underdog story, but for sure I think that the Haitian story, the Haitian struggle, should be up there for sure. But I wanted to kind of just put my thoughts instead of on the pad, kind of recorded. Just happened earlier today. Actually, Dee is watching the movie right now because she wasn't around as much while my parents were watching it. So, hopefully she can kind of see that, and I can answer those questions as best as I can. But I kind of wanted to just share my thoughts, and if you haven't seen Wakanda Forever, check it out. It's don't expect it to be like the first movie, Black Panther, but it's a good movie, and it certainly leaves enough clues in there to hopefully spark curiosity in I think you'd have to be Haitian and kind of in the know to kind of be able to be more curious to find out more of the details. It doesn't automatically put it out there like, hey, this is something that you might want to learn more about. But if you're hearing me now, maybe you can go into that and kind of like, there's certain movies and stories that they're just surface level. This movie is not surface level. Okay. Maybe I can give a bit more of a review of the film. At this point, I'm just giving more of the perspective of a Haitian, of a person of Haitian descent, and the impact that I had and saw that my parents had of, the fact that we were kind of acknowledged, in this global film. But as far as how I feel about the movie in totality, I can do that separately. But let me know. But yeah, Mike Baptiste. I don't know. I don't know anything, man. I'm still a fool, man. Peace.